Hello, welcome to Tablet's Moment, this Alchemortis open playtest. So this is Roguelike Inventory Management Auto Battler about Alchemy. Alchemortis open playtest is available for now, but it might not be available for later, so keep that in mind. The Alchemortis does not have exact release date yet, so keep that in mind as well. Okay, so let's check out the settings. Okay, we can change the volume, the full screen, tutorial, screen shake. I'm gonna turn off the screen shake because I'm not really a fan of the screen shake. Okay, so let's save. So unlocked, we can see what kind of stuff we unlocked. Okay, so there's like a condition to unlock the bundles, artifact, and characters. Okay, it seems like there's like gonna be 5 characters available for the playtest. So you can join the Discord, wishlist, quit. Okay, so let's start a run. So okay, so we can choose a difficulty. Right now I can only play Necromancer. I kinda like the art style and everything. The Necromancer starting items gotta be 2 skeleton warriors. The 3-second deal 4 damage. We have like a empty ability slot. Not sure what this all means. So I guess we're starting with 50 health. I'm guessing this is the blood. I'm guessing that's a currency. And we're starting with Skull 1. Minion critical chance is increased by 15%. Interesting. Oh, we can like inspect the item and see like full details. There's a bit of like a flavor text at the bottom. We can see some like a tooltip for the keyword, which is nice. Interesting. Okay, let's start a new one. Here we go. The Inquisition is aware of your dark presence. You have the power to challenge them. Okay. Can I? Okay, we can take a look at what's up ahead, but you cannot see the whole map though, so it's kind of hard to plan out the passing. We can see our current inventory. So I guess I'm supposed to go here. Yeah, I think I'm in tutorial. Okay, so we got the booster. So we can choose one. Contains a guaranteed damage item, contains 5 items, only 1 item can be chosen. Contains guaranteed exhaust item, contains 4 items, only 2 items can be chosen. Contains guaranteed alchemical item, contains 3 items, only 3 items can. Oh, basically I can take everything. Can I rotate this? In a way, no. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it would be nice if we can actually rotate the item. I don't know. Maybe we can. I'm not so sure. Yeah, usually with like an inventory management kind of game, it allows you to like rotate the item. I mean, this will give me more option, but I can only get one. Yeah, let's try to get one out of these. So reach of the apostate. Passive, set the cooldown of allied item above equal to this item's cooldown. But that actually makes it worse because this is 3-second cooldown. So why do I have this like many empty slot? Can I like add ability here? Inflict 4 damage on self. Why would I want that? Okay, deal 4 damage. Apply 2 fire. Innate, reduce the remaining cooldown of one random item, allied item with the fire ability. Interesting. Remove all ability from all items. I think we go with the salamander, yeah. And I think we put that on the board. Let's get the artifact. So I'm guessing artifact Oh, we can choose one. Oh, what are you? Oh, we can. Oh, so you can actually skip and gain reward for that. That's kind of nice. Grants a spiderling minion after each combat encounter. Allied weapon items have cooldown increased by 0.3 seconds and 10% additional critical chance. But it has to be weapon items, right? This is minion and undead, so it's not a weapon. There's also minion, alchemical. Anytime poison, bleed, fire, or armor is applied by an allied item, take 1 damage and increase the amount of stack applied by 1. We do have fire, but not sure if that's a good idea. When I don't have any like a healing or anything. Okay, let's go with the spider egg. Okay, so now which way do I go? Contains guaranteed alchemical minion and fungus item. What is this? Oh, okay. We can recenter the camera. Okay, to the character, that's kind of nice. We can get the alchemical reagent. We can get the booster. Let's try the reagent. So we don't get to choose. Oh no, we do get to choose. Can I take everything? What can I choose? Do I choose one? What can I take everything here? Increase alchemy board size temporarily. Does not stack with other board size increase. Can be only alchemy input. I'm not sure why I want that. I don't know. No fire ability of agent item will be replaced by alchemy. Agent's non-reagent item will not be altered by alchemy. Adds the following ability to the allied item on the left edge of the board, Echo. What is Echo? One ability chosen at a random will be executed again. Cannot target other ability with Echo. Interesting. Oh, can I take everything? Okay, we have quite a lot. Okay, so we can increase the max health. So this is free. But if I pay blood, I can increase health a bit more. So if I pay 5 blood, they give it 5 additional health. If I pay 15, I don't know. I think the number should go up, so you get sort of like a advantage by paying lots of blood. That's Let's go with the basic health increase because I don't know what the. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's like a shop or anything. Okay. So now we fight. Drag items onto your board to prepare for combat. Item will execute the ability when their remaining cooldown reaches 0. Okay, so this is where auto battle comes in. So we can see enemy health. This is my health. Okay. So I don't think this does anything on the board. Yeah, I think reagent doesn't do anything on the board. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, this is going off. Okay, so so right now it's so 0 speed means stop. Okay, so this is the current speed of the combat. We should be able to win here. So 10 fire stack. So we get to choose one, but you don't get the item from the enemy spot. Yeah, it would be kind of nice if you can actually get the items from the enemies instead of getting like a random set of items. For each unique status applied by allied items since last execution, apply 3 stack of their status. Stone Hue deal 12 armor damage. Yeah, the problem is I gotta find the item that can fit exactly into the spot, because it doesn't seem like I can rotate the item. Yeah, so it's gotta be you. Gotta be you. Oh, we can get. Yeah, we are getting this from the spider egg. I wonder what I can do with this. Now that you have some items, we can commence alchemization. Okay. Alchemy requires blood. Gain blood by dragging an item to your sailboat while defeating enemies. Okay. So it costs 5. So if I put this together, what happens? This item will gain 2 abilities. And we have 38% chance to gain a corrupted ability. I'm guessing corrupted is bad. This item will have 1 ability replaced. So is this going to like mix the ability with like a boss item? Is that it? So if I put this in, no fire ability of agent item will be replaced by alchemy. Okay, so that will affect this. So it will replace the damage now, but it's not going to replace the fire, which I kind of want. And this item will gain like a deal damage and fire. Don't really want to get the deal damage part, but so if I put that, it's not gonna be not gonna work. Okay, that's interesting. So now this will gain the echo. Okay, so now it's lowering the chance of getting the corrupted ability because we are adding like a reagent to the mix. I think that's what's happening. So what if I put this in? I mean, it's not like it's increasing the cost. We might as well just put this in. Oh no, this is actually, hold on. If I put that in, that's still the same. Yeah, not sure what this means. So we gotta get the echo, and we gotta get the damage and fire. Yeah, not sure how to use this one. Okay, so let's try it. So we put that in the mix, and we get... So reagent is gonna be gone. Oh, that is kind of interesting system. So now we have echo. Very interesting. Okay, so now what? Oh, now we continue. Could get more reagent. Oh, increase both sides right there. I think artifact is more valuable. Reduce alchemy cost by 1, so that's gonna be 4 instead of 5. Or all ally item with empty ability slot gain innate damage when spending a when spending a resurrection stone. I'm guessing this is a resurrection stone. Not sure if that's good. Yeah, because in order to spend it, we gotta die, which you don't really want. Health is no longer restored after combat or event. All allied item that gains heal that increase for each time the item has been alchemized. I don't like any of these. Yeah, I don't like any of these. I guess we go for the hold run here. Okay, let's get the booster. I kind of need to find some better items. Relic items. Damage item. Yeah, I want to get something with like a burn. Okay, let's go for the damage. Maybe there's something with the damage here. Okay, apply 3 armor for each time fire was applied since last execution. Okay, kind of like that. Increase enemies. Oh, we can take everything. Something steers beneath the flesh. Deal 1 damage. Confuse 1 random items. So what is the confuse? Confuse items inflict 5 self damage when they execute. Okay, we can get everything, so. Okay, so now we can increase the board size. Oh, so we can. So how much space do we get from this? Increase enemy's current stats stack by 1 for each allied alchemical item above. Cooldown is reduced by 0.6 seconds if this item is on the left edge of the board. That is interesting. So that's Relic Weapon Undead. So that is alchemical. There's a ritual item. It's a ritual item. That's not gonna work very well. Spiderling is a minion. Yeah, let's try to so you get like a 1 both size increase. Gotcha. And now we go for the shop. Okay, so let's see how expensive the shop is. So I'm guessing this is the artifact. When alchemy is performed, a random ability will be added as a guaranteed ability to all alchemized items. Allied weapon. Okay, I already saw that. That's fine. We can upgrade the items. We can enchant the items. And I'm guessing this will give me Resurrection Stone. And we can I reroll? Doesn't look like I can reroll the shop. I don't see any reroll option. Okay, heal 2 for each allied item execution since last execution. So if we have like a short cooldown items, then we can sort of get a lot of healing. Deal 4 damage for allied minion items. If their session's alchemical item, gain 50% crit chance and 0.5 times critical multiplier, deal 13 damage, 45% chance to apply Powerless to random enemy minions for 0.9 seconds. The cooldown is actually fairly long. Oh, they have like a different tier too. Interesting. So I'm not sure if I can keep the Skeleton Warrior. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Okay, thing is, I gotta fill up my board. I kind of like the idea of like going for the fire with the armor. I kind of like this. So we want to go for a lot of fire. Problem is, how am I gonna fit everything in? I really wish I can rotate the items. I like minion items. Kinda like the healing. Yeah, this is a problem. I think we grab this. Yeah, I gotta get something with this. Okay, so let's say I put this in. Oh, it does not. Okay, so I have to like drag it here to replace that. There's a ritual item. I kind of need this no matter what. The relic weapon. That's only the alchemical item that I have. I could like try to copy the lantern ability on you. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, so I'm gonna sell this. Okay, can I go? Oh, so we can do the alchemy wherever we want. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so I kind of like what I have on you. Wish I can like replace the certain ability, but okay, so we want to mix this up with the salamander. So they are going to swap their ability. So I want to put the fire on you. Oh, hold on. I also want to put like a healing on you. Hold on. Yeah, this is kind of confusing. So I need this. So let's try this. So hold on. We need to have this ability. Actually, that's not bad, is it? Like, I mean, this is like a less space. 5.3 second cooldown, 5.1. But the snail is minion. So it's better to have that on the snail. And if I put the salamander here, no, actually, we don't want to put the salamander. We want to put, yeah, this. And this will put the healing ability on it as well. It's going to have like one empty ability slot that I can use to like replace something. I really wish I could change the item type. Okay, so this got the cooldown. So we have heal, cooldown reduction. So it's 4.7 seconds on the left. And if it's Okay, so it's 5.1 on the left. So we have one empty ability slot that we can fill that in for something else. Oh no, if I alchemy again, I can have the passive on you, right? Which is gonna reduce the cooldown by a lot. So I think that's a good idea. But if I put like a reagent here, it's gonna lower the chance of getting like a corrupted ability. Yeah, but let's try it. Oh no, I think we got corruption. Apply 3 poison to cell. Are you kidding me? Oh man, that's actually really bad. How can I remove that? I was planning on using that. Shoot. That's not good. I was planning on using that. God dang it. We do have some healing, but I gotta find a way to remove the corruption. Now we lost the healing. That's kind of bad. Okay, this is alchemical item, I think. So if I put this here, put the salamander there, we have like a 2 empty spot. Yes, I think that's it. Yeah, there's gotta be a way to remove the corruption. We're dealing with the cat, prayer bead, chainmail, and oh, which build? What? Enemy have so much health. What the heck? This is like a second fight. Why does enemy have so much health? I mean, we are getting lots of armors and everything. And we are applying lots of burn, but enemies are also healing. Okay, we are winning. We are winning. So back to full health. Apply poison. Poison apply grows by 1 every time on ally item applies poison. That's interesting, but we are kind of going for like a burn build here. Apply 3 armor for owned artifacts, so that's gotta be 9 armor. If there is an agent alchemical item, I think we just want to sell. Yeah, not gonna use that, so gonna sell. Yeah, problem is I need to expand my board. Do want to try the enchant, so let's go for the max health boost. Yeah, enemy have so much health, like that's crazy. We get the alchemy reagent. Hopefully there's something I can find to remove the corruption ability. Remove all ability I don't really like. I really wish I can like choose one. I mean, this gives you lots of money, but still. Okay, let's see what the enchant does. The thing is, oh, okay. Converts fire applied to heal. Converts damage dealt to armor. But I kind of need to apply fire. So there's relic weapon undead, minion and ritual. If I can expand the board space to right, I can actually use this item. So I think we just, if I do this, oh, it's like, can I put more than one? Yes, we can. That's interesting. That's interesting. Ah, yeah, gotcha. So, oh. Oh, so it does not take the ability slot. Interesting. So that's actually not that great here. Because I only deal 4 damage with this, so that's not giving me like a full armor. Okay, so now that I know, Well, gotta go for like armor and poison. We gotta go this way no matter what, so. Yeah, kind of feel like enemy have too much health right from the get-go. So but I really wish I can take enemy's item. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do here, so let's put that, let's slot that in for like an extra damage. So enemy is also applying fire, which is a problem. But yeah, the burn is stacking up. Okay, not so bad, not so bad. Deals 3 damage. Damage increased by 2 each execution. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Reduce remaining cooldown of 1 random allied minion item on the bottom edge of the board by 3.1 second. Apply 5 poison if this item's cooldown is 3 seconds or greater. So is it apply 5 poison self or enemy? The minion item. That's a minion. That's interesting. Apply 9 armor. Ah man, this is really good. Like, we have like a 1 space here that I can use. But I do like this ability. Yeah, I kinda wanna get the first one. So it's gotta be 3.1 second, then we gotta get the cooldown reduction on these two. One random ally minion item on the board of, so if I don't have the minion at the bottom, but just a snail. Oh man, I kinda like that idea. We have too many reagents, so I think I'm gonna sell a couple of these. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Yeah, let's sell that. I kinda like this. This is not bad, but it's it has a lot like a long cooldown. That's an issue. Is that alchem? Oh, that's also alchemical. Okay, so we kind of just want to use that as it is. Okay, I'm guessing we are going against the boss. We have passive and swarm ability, armor and poison. I don't know if I can deal with the poison. Yeah, so let's go for that. Okay, so I kind of need to know what the fire does. Deal 1 fire damage every 1.10 second, reduced by 0.1 second for every 10 stack. Fire damage increased by 1 every 8 second. Fire does not expire. Okay, interesting. So armor is not permanent. Oh man, the corrupted abilities cannot be replaced or transferred to other items by alchemy. So there's no way to remove the corruption. Hmm. So poison deals 1 poison damage every 0.4 second plus 1 additional damage for every 15 stack. Yeah, some of this like a status effect is kind of confusing. The stack amount decays by 1 every 0.4 second plus an additional decay of 1 for 15 stack can be affected by critical modifier poison damage bypass armor. Okay, so you definitely don't want to go against the poison. So you gotta have lots of armor, right? So it might be better to use this. And that's going to reduce the cooldown on you, right? Hopefully that works. That's an allied minion. Okay, shoot. I'm not sure if that's working. It's still 4.5 second cooldown. Oh no, I think it's working. I think it's charging this or these. Problem is we are not applying enough poison. And I just realized we don't have any fire. Okay, we won, but this is not looking good. Yeah, we literally have no fire. Copies of the all damage ability of agent ally item on combat side exhaust agent allied item that have damage ability. Interesting. Deal 3 true damage. Execute this ability again for each ally on that item. Reduce the cooldown of agent ally on that item by 0.6 second. Okay, this is something I want. Apply 2 fire for ally item that applies fire. Increase critical chance of ally item that applies fire by 10% for 1 execution. Okay, I think this is what I want, but what do I need more space. I need that. I need to do the alchemy. If we sell that. Kinda need this. I might have to sell one. Kinda wish I can have like a increase the stash like somehow. Like okay, get the reagent. Apply 1 fire. This would be nice earlier. Okay, so let's do some alchemy here. Problem is, it does not have the ability slot. Really need to increase my both sides here. This has to be on the left edge if I want to get a cooldown reduction. I'm really hurting for both space. That's a ritual item. What can I do here though? I kind of need that for now. I gotta find better items. This is a problem. You have confronted the Inquisition's strongest foes. Prepare for difficult battle. Man, I would love to get that. Holy, there's a lot of fire. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do though. Yeah, without board space, there isn't a whole lot that I can do here. I could have like replaced some of the ability with the spiderlings. That is larger burn. I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah. Holy moly. You haven't defeated Fear Not. You made Resurrect by spending a Resurrect Stone, while you can end the run if you have no Resurrect Stone remaining. But do I fight the boss again? Yep, we are. Oh my god, yeah, I cannot win though. I cannot win. So what if I change my build a bit? Yeah, they're applying way too much fire for me to deal with. Yeah, I feel like I need to change my build. So that's all I can do. So I have to I have to apply some other ability on this somehow. This is kind of stupid, but I don't want to gain ability though. Yeah. We just want to have we just want to replace ability on these two. I kind of want to get the fire on you, but okay. I don't know if I can win here though. This we have healing, armor, but that's not gonna be enough. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Yeah, the fire is going off way too fast. Yeah, I really feel like enemy have way too much health. Yeah. But I tried. Defeat. Yeah, I feel like the both sides is just way too small. The enemy have way too much health. Okay, so we can see what kind of stuff we unlock here. Nice. Okay, let's do one more run. Yeah, we did not unlock any new characters. So I should just go for the minion focus like a build. I think Bond was interesting, but I don't know. It's kind of difficult to make it work. Okay, let's try to go for the minion because we are starting with this. Heal. Okay, let's try for the heal. Patches after 4 combat victory, 4 victories remaining. Ally 1 time 1 item gain additional ability slot, but ally 1.1 item cooldown is increased by 1 second. That's kind of interesting. All okay, empty. No. Increase focal wall review radius by 1. Okay, these are too big. Kinda need to sell all this. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't really have any good items. Reduce the cooldown by 2.7 seconds. Am I gonna keep this? I don't know. So project is like a one-time use only. God, this is so weird. So this gonna apply the heal to this. I think reducing the cooldown is probably better. Okay, first combat. We gotta get something though. Do I have to have this on the board? Or can we still get this to hatch? I don't know. So how's that gonna work? Okay, so now you get the heal ability. Oh, that's heal. Oh, what the heck? Oh, so that's like a temporary heal. Interesting. I'm not really healing fast enough. Oh, so this will, yeah, this still triggers in the stash. Good to know. Poison. Yeah, I know that, but problem is I don't really have. Come on, I'm trying to look here. alchemical item on the top. But they don't really have any good. So if I don't have the empty ability slot, does the protect work? I'm kind of confused. Kind of confused. I mean, we are playing some poison, but not a lot. Why on combat board or what fungus gigantic spore item after combat victory? That's way too big though. That's way too big. Applies one of the following effects at random. Yeah, very short cooldown, but it's too random. Interesting. But I already can invest into this. I don't think I can use this. Spore item. I mean, it's gotta be that, but how do I use that thing? That's way too big. I gotta sell that. So, item upgrade, do what? So I'm guessing it just increased the stat on the item? There's a problem though. So I want to have this on the board. Why? I'm not sure how to win with this though. So I want to have some ability on this. Free ability. I don't want to replace the ability though. I want to get the passive onto like one of these. Yeah, I don't want to replace ability. I think we get rid of poison. Hold on. So I think I have to do this in a weird way. I think we put this together. Do this. Okay, why is it not working? They shouldn't gain any ability here. What? Okay, why is this not working? Because I want to remove the ability on this. Why is it not working? Oh, so if I want to use that, I gotta find the one that allows me to not get the corruption, I think. %49%. I don't know, like this is very difficult to make it work. Yeah, I'm not sure how good the health spawn is gonna be. This game is kind of difficult. Yeah, it says remove all ability. Like, I'm gonna try it and see how that works. Okay, corruption. No, it's not corruption. What the heck? Okay, now we have like empty slot on new. Why did you get this legendary? The apply 1 fire. Fire applied increased by 1 permanently up to 10 each time this ability is executed. But the cooldown is increased by 2.4 seconds. But now you have empty ability slot that I can actually use. Interesting. Why can I not? Hold on. Okay, let's try it again. So this item will gain 2 abilities from new. But this is not getting any ability here for some reason. So we either gonna get the passive or heal or confuse. No, I think I want to get this first, right? Yeah, because that's on the that's 4.5 second cooldown. That's actually better. So we want to get the heal and confuse, not the passive. I didn't want to get the passive, but oh well. Yeah, because now that's gonna increase the cooldown. But we can do this. I want to get the confuse. Yeah, I want to get the confuse on it. I really don't want to replace the project ability though. But I kind of need that healing. I would love to get the confusion though. I think I have to chance it. Of course, you get the corruption. Okay, 3.5 second cooldown. That's actually slightly better, but we lost the healing. We lost the healing there. Yeah, now I cannot really use this. I could try for like one more. Yeah, let's try one more. This will gain 2 abilities, so we either get the passive, heal, or confuse, or project, so. Okay, so you got the project, you got the confuse. Dude, why is it so good on you? Like because you're legendary? It's gotta be, right? So now this guy is basically done. Okay, let's wait until this head. We might be able to do something with this. Okay, now which one do I want? Okay, maybe I can do. Let's try to find something else on you. But I kind of like what I have here. Yeah, I kind of like what I have here. Okay, which one do I upgrade? I think we upgrade this, right? So 6 and 7. Oh. Oh, so you cannot upgrade a legendary. So I guess when you upgrade the item, it gets better. Yeah, I think the passive gets better. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, good, good. Okay, both space increase. But we need to find some item that I can put on the board. Let's go up. Okay, more item upgrade. Yeah, we gotta go for the booster. Yeah, I kind of feel like enemy have way too much health. Okay, let's increase the combat speed. We're not applying that much burn though. Add the following ability to the allied item on the left edge of the board. Echo is not bad. Yeah, you have pretty low cooldown. Yeah, that's not a bad ability to have. Do I want another one of these? That's a relic and ritual, so it doesn't work itself. I think we get this. Yeah, I think we upgrade this still. Okay, we gotta find something here. Undead item, relic item. Maybe there's. I kind of want to have alchemical item, but alchemical fungus, minion, undead. Let's go for the relic and see if I can find. Okay. That's also relic, huh? Oh, but now this is tier 2. So that's a relic. Tier 4. Apply poison. Poison to self. Kill 3 for poison damage taken since last execution. Interesting. That's tier 3 with 7-second cooldown. If I can get the both space increase, I might be able to use that. I think we're done with this. Yeah, I don't think I can use that. Let's do this one. Do I have enough money for the shop? Oh, we can see the combat log. I have 21. Okay, let's go to the shop, see if I can find something that I can actually use. Observe of this 2 random ability from enemy items on combat start. What does it mean by observe? Does it mean like I get rid of the item? And Spiderling. Add an immovable monolith item to the random free space on the combat board. What does that do? What does that do? I don't know. Okay, one victory remaining. I don't like anything in the shop though. Oh, it has to be on the top. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of weird, but this has to be on the top. That's a healing. Can use that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this. What does it mean by absorb? Does it like I get rid of the enemy ability? Yeah, let's try that because I kind of want to know how this works. So we can still have like this kind of board that reduce the cooldown right away. Yeah, I need to see this in action. I could upgrade items again here. I think I should, yeah. Okay, so let's see how that works. Okay, hold on. I need to stop. Stop. So passive absorb of the 2 random ability from enemy item on combat start. If this item is on the top edge of the board, also you need to be on the top. Okay, so that was wrong. Confused. Okay, finally you hatched. Agent ally item applied to fire. Apply 0 poison. Poison applies grows by 1 every time ally item applies poison. Like a 1 poison here. Yeah, we can use that as alchemy. Oh yeah, this game is kind of difficult. Yeah, cooldown reduction is actually good on this. It can reduce the cooldown on everything. Minion tag to the card. So we can get like a crit chance increase. I think cooldown reduction is better though because of the Mosel. Yeah, this guy's 2.8 seconds on everything at the bottom. So you have to be on the top edge of the board. So that's the top edge, right? So you are still getting the cooldown reduction, which is kind of nice. Okay, so I kind of have to do some alchemy here because I'm going against the boss. So you have 3 empty ability slots that needs to be filled in. I could just take this for the extra poison. You have like a 1 empty slot. So if I take this, take that, it's gonna replace the heal ability though. So you're basically gonna gain this, but I'm gonna lose the healing. If I can find a chemical item that's actually better to use it on, it's kind of difficult. I think getting the echo on you is not bad. And then we want to get... Okay, yeah, let's just grab this on you. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, don't get the corruption, please. Oh no, what happened there? Oh, now it's legendary. Deal 1 true damage for 3 poison damage dealt since last execution. Deal 8 of like 5 poison echo. This is actually not that bad. This is also alchemical. I can actually use that if I have enough space. Interesting. I don't have enough blood. Cooldown reduction is kind of huge. But in order to use the mimic, it has to be on the top. I don't think I'm gonna use this one, so I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, that's all I can do though. Okay, Resurrection Altar, so I guess we get the Resurrection Storm from this. No? What the heck? Oh, we have to sacrifice items here. Not enough? Oh. Oh, so do I have to sacrifice like 3 items or something? I kinda wanna keep this though. Okay, so we need 3. Okay, so 3 items gives me 1 resurrection stone. Good to know. I don't know if I can beat this boss though. So this will absorb 2 random ability from enemy. How does that work? I don't know. Okay, so combat start. So you absorbed armor. So it got rid of like 2. So I guess it absorbed 1. And absorb the other ones like here. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. So it doesn't take up the ability slot, so that's good to know. I don't know if I can win though. Okay. What the heck? Okay, what the heck? Soul of the Male Arvercut. As a follow ability to the allied item, innate apply 20 armor if 25 or more damage was taken since last execution. Project 2 apply to fire. Not really going for the fire. Oh, so we get extra bolt space as well. Okay, hold on. I kind of need like a 1 extra space here so I can actually use. Yeah. Okay, max health increase. Okay, kind of feel like I need to increase my health. Yeah, compared to the enemy health is way too low. So I don't think I can go for the shaft. The combat upgrade, I think we go for the upgrade. We need to get more items as well. So how much does that cost? 2. We'll put the mimic there. The cooldown is gonna go down to these 2. They're still on the top. 3.6. Oh. Oh, you still have the Absolved ability. So I'm guessing it's gonna be different each time. So let's try to upgrade the Mimic. I kinda like the idea. The 3 random ability. Yeah, absorbing enemies' abilities is really good. So gonna have the combat, damage, armor, so let's go for damage. Okay, this is all about fire. Okay, that's kind of sick. Yeah, we are applying tons of poison right away. And we are applying some burn as well for some reason. Ah, yeah, because we absorbed the ability there. So each combat is gonna be different. That is kind of cute. Okay, get the fire. Is that the... Yeah, that's minion and alchemical. Alchemical item on the top edge, so that's not gonna work. Wow, what the heck? Apply 2 fire for every 5 damage dealt. No, blind. What is the blind? Item affected by blind have a chance to fail to execute any ability that's... Well, kind of like that. But you have way too many ability though. I mean, I want to get the blind effect. So I'm gonna get that. Okay, let's go for more upgrade. Yeah, I think we upgrade. I think upgrading this is really good. Okay, now it gets 4 random ability. So I wonder if that removes their ability. Okay. Okay, so they don't have any empty... Okay, you have empty spot. Okay, so this is the only empty ability spot they have. Should I do the alchemy on this? I want to get the blind on it. Yeah, I want to get the blind on that thing. I don't want to replace my passive though. So I gotta find something that has like a 1 ability that I can copy. Okay, let's slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Okay, so even though this is observed, it doesn't actually remove their ability. Yeah, they still have their ability on the board. Okay, so that doesn't really work as I was expecting. Okay, that doesn't look good. Okay, that was kind of scary. Armor damage. Copies up to 2 poison ability or agent item. Echo if the board contains multiple COVID items. I don't really have that. It's gotta be this. Yeah, it's gotta be this. The cooldown is kind of too long though. But if I put it here, yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, I need to find some item that I can actually use here. Yeah, I think we go all in for that for now. So that is a legendary mimic, right? Okay, let's try to get some artifacts. Man, I really need more items. Every 75 plus spend grants a resurrection stone. Spiderling minion basically give me 2 extra income. That's a minion. Relic. Don't think I have any weapons. Yeah, I don't know how long the run is gonna go for. Yeah, let's get the Spiderling eggs. Yeah, just like extra income, that's not too bad. Okay, blind and armor. Damage and passive. So this gives you more blood. Yeah, I really feel like enemy have way too much health. It just feels a bit unfair. Swarm apply 2 bleed. Apply 3 armor for ally item to the right and to the left. Project the relic tags to ally item and below. So the other item have like a relic tag. Apply 2 bleed. When a swarm ability executes, it triggers a random swarm ability on another allied item. We don't have any swarm though. Not the best item to get, fortunately. Okay, let's go for the shop. We really need to find something. Yeah, this alchemy item just that's not gonna trigger. Yeah, I can have that on the board for now. Not great, but it's better than nothing. I mean, there is a lot of burn and poison. Apply 3 poison for ally item above and to the right, and not the one that I want. It has to be on the left. Reduce the remaining cooldown of 3 random agent ally item with a fire ability by 0.5 times of this item's cooldown. That's tier 4 though. So we can have this instead. Increase critical chance by 50%. That's alchemical and fungus. Paralyze a random enemy minion for 10 seconds when combat starts. Allied minion item cooldown is reduced by 0.3 seconds. Allied non-minion item cooldown is increased by 0.3 seconds. Don't think I want that, no. I kinda like this idea though. Yeah, I want to have alchemical item on the top. I'm gonna buy that. Okay, now I think we get rid of this for money. Apply to fire. So I want to keep this. I want to have alchemical on top. So this have like a better effect. Yeah, this kind of weird build that I'm putting together. If I buy something, I cannot do the alchemy though. I would love to pass this passive onto like a mimic if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I mean, it doesn't do anything, but still. Yeah, really hurting for money here. Enchant is great for like passive weapon and minion. If I can get more cooldown reduction, that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I need more items though. Ah man, I can only choose one. Don't think I want any minions now. Let's go for the passive. Maybe I can find something here. How is that a passive item? Or both equal to this item's cooldown. That could be good with the maggot. It's very expensive to do so. Yeah, this kind of tough. Yeah, because if I have this, I can reduce the cooldown on Mimic and everything on top. I think that's a way to go. Okay, so if I do this and put this on the board, that should reduce the cooldown. Oh, actually, that's not good. Yeah, that's 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I cannot do any alchemy unless I sell something. So hopefully I can win here. Okay, not bad. Reduce remaining cooldown of ally relic and ritual item to the right by 1.4 seconds. Relic and ritual item to the right. But your cooldown is insanely long. Apply 5 armor for owned artifact. That's 20 armor. We do need some armor. Each fire applies since last execution. So each time the fire, not the amount of fire. Relic and ritual. So that's relic and ritual. That's a relic. That's a relic. Yeah, we have a lot of relic and ritual items, so that's actually really good. Like I really want to get this too. Oh man. Ah, that's also relic. Interesting. I think we grab this. I think this is just too good to pass. Oh, what the heck? Come on. Let me sell that. Okay, so how do I do this? We can charge this faster, but we can charge the other items. Yeah, because that's gonna reduce the cooldown to 2.8 seconds, and that is going to charge everything to the right, right? What is it? Like just one? Hold on. Oh, it's just one. It's just one. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but that's 3.6 second cooldowns. I think charging this is better here. Yeah, I think charging this is better. Every 2.8 seconds, it's going to charge this by 1.4. And we can have like a shorter cooldown on these. Interesting. So I think it's time for me to do some alchemy here. Or both equal to item cooldown, so who has the shortest cooldown? Probably you. I don't want you to gain corrupted ability though. But I don't have any regent to use it. So I think we have to chance it here. Don't get the corruption, please. Of course you get corruption. Both of you get the corruption? What the hell? Oh, come on. Now I cannot use this. Yeah, but that's still gonna reduce the Mimic's cooldown. So if I do this, at 2.6. And that's gonna trigger this on here. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I still want to use that on something else if I can. I kind of feel like I'm not gonna use this. This is kind of difficult to make it work. Yeah, I need more money. Every 5 times fire damage is still double the fire damage applied. I kind of like that one. Yeah, we are dealing some fires. Okay, cannot go for the shaft, so I think we go combat, booster. Don't think I care about this. Of like 10 fire becomes exhausted after 2 execution. No poison of these are kind of terrible. Kill 8. I think it's time we give the mimics something that they... Oh my god, the chance to get the corruption is so high though. And we gotta find some reagent. Weapon item, ritual item. Deal 4 damage for each time damage was taken. Okay, random. Kinda like the alchemy item. Okay, enchant. Immune to powerless, If I reduce the cooldown again, does that work? Well, is it going to replace the passive? Does that stack or does it override the... Oh, okay, so you can only have 1 enchantment on the item. Do you have any enchantment? No. The corruption is kind of bad, but I think, yeah, that's just better. Interesting. Do I want to get a crit chance? What do I want to get? The echo? Probably echo. Okay, so if I get left edge of the board, so this will give echo. Still 49% chance. 38% chance. I don't want to replace any ability though. The chance is too high. I cannot get the corruption. Okay, that's nice. Okay, Muslim key. Applies 3 armor plus 1 additional armor if there's agent minion. For each time damage was taken since last execution. I cannot fit that in though. So it's gotta be this. Gotta be this. Yeah, this is kind of weird build. Yeah, the cooldown on this is fairly long. Okay, so that's gonna trigger a lot. Handle. Yeah, it's very hard to put the ability on the Mimic. It's going to replace something else. So this will gain the fire. This will gain the fire. This will gain like a 1 damage, which I don't want. I kind of want the fire. What if I do this? 50% chance though. Okay, what if I do this? Yeah, this is kinda stupid. I'd love to get the blind effect. I think we have to chance it here. Okay, so we got the blind. We got the random. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. Okay, now we have like a 1 spot. So I think I'm gonna use the Spiderling. Yeah, but we are more likely to get the corruption. Come on. Okay, got the echo. Okay, got like 1 fire, not great, but better than nothing. Okay, so that's my board. It is really weird, but it should work. Man, they have way much. God, I think we have way too much health now. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. Not bad. So innate heal 10. I don't know why you want that. Each time the heal was applied, so that does make sense. It does make sense. Okay, so Which way do I go? If I go right, I can place more alchemical item on the top. If I go up, it allows me to put the items between them to use. Yeah, we gotta get some extra space though. The resurrection altar. Yes, I'm not gonna use that. Kinda wanna keep that. How much is this? 3. Don't think I'm gonna use. Oh shoot. I cannot fit that in though. I cannot fit that in. Come on, really? Shoot. And I really want that though. Oh well. Okay, question is... upgrade, artifact, combat. Need to increase my max health though. Why upgrade this though? What do I try to get better items here? I need something to put on here. I think we go for the item. So we are looking for... I mean, I need poison, but I can only choose one. Armor items. Okay, let's go for the project item. Maybe we can find something that we can use. Oh, another mimic. Interesting. Okay, paralyze 2 random enemy minion item for 1.6 seconds. Kinda like that. That's a ritual. Another mimic sounds interesting, but sell it for now. I do want to increase my max health because I kind of feel like my health is way too low right now. The enemy's board is getting really big. So I do need extra item on the board. So let's try something here. Kinda wanna save this. Okay. More fire. It's better than nothing. But not what I was looking for. we're getting lots of armor. Okay, not bad, not bad. Deal 7 true damage. Apply poison, but that's alchemical, which I kind of want. I kind of want that on this. So the frog can get extra ability there. (48) 49% chance though. Yeah, I don't want to replace that. I think I have to gamble here. Don't get the corruption. Yeah. Okay, you didn't get the corruption, nice. Yeah, what the heck is the holy? I kinda like my boat. Okay, I kinda wanna have the gnome. Yeah, I wanna get extra armor. I think it's time we sell that. Anytime poison, bleed, fire, or armor is applied by an allied item, take 1 damage, increase the amount of stack applied by 1. Okay, so now I think I can get this. Gain 1 damage after each combat victory. This damage is applied to any minion if it is the only minion on the board. That's also minion. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We have lots of healings. I think that's gonna work. Yeah, let's take this. Let's try to get some reagents. It's very hard to apply extra value on the item right now. Interesting. Yeah, I want to apply that on you. How does that gonna work though? I'm not sure how to use this one, so just gonna sell it. Okay, so you have 1 empty slot. I don't want to replace the ability. I don't want to replace the ability. So if I do this, okay, so this item will gain 1 ability. So I'm trying to get the armor effect. So trying to get crit chance on you. And we're not gonna get a corruption there. Come on, get the armor, please. Did you get the armor? No, you got the damage. God dang it. I mean, that's better than nothing, but still, not what I wanted. Yeah, that was 50-50. Ah well. Okay, so you have empty slot. So armor damage, fire. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I want to apply armor. Are you kidding me? How did this get... How did they get the corruption? Okay, you got the mimic. The critical chance reduced by 30%. That's not a big deal, actually. Yeah, it's only this item, so. Okay, now we don't need this anymore. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. So this item definitely needs something else. So ritual items, that's a ritual. That's a relic. That's just only one, but that's still not bad. %38 chance. Please don't get the corruption. You didn't get the corruption, right? Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's kind of work on these two. Okay. You have empty slot. You don't have that many good ability here. I could get the echo on you. The 28% chance. Oh, come on. You got the echo? Wow. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Not what I was going for, but it kind of worked. What does the obelisk do? I kind of want to go for the upgrade, but yeah, not sure what the obelisk does, so let's go for this. Transform 2 nearby encounter into enchant encounter. Ooh, bold grows. Kinda like that. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so obelisk will transform the encounter. Gotcha. Okay, with more board space, we can actually use more item. Yeah, the enemy is kind of getting scary though. For each unique stats applied by allied items since last execution, apply 6 stack of that. Oh, that's actually pretty good. There's also another alchemical item that I kind of want to put on the top. Relic weapon undead. I am about to increase the size though, so I think I can take this. Okay, to the right. Yeah, if I want to go here. Okay, interesting. Okay, now, how do I play this though? It is kind of slow, but still not bad. I really like this though. 6.3, 6.3. Don't get the corruption. Don't get the corruption. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of like this one. I do need some cooldown reduction on this, but yeah, still not bad. So what do you have? You have lots of random ability. Yeah, so this is not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Okay, so which item do I want to upgrade? .5 second cooldown. Oh, you have an empty ability slot. Okay, so do need to put something on you. But which one do I upgrade? Yeah, these two have like a 2 empty slots, so probably not the best target to upgrade. Let's upgrade you then. Yeah, I feel like enemy took way too much health, though. Like, I am kind of winning, but still. Yeah, I'm looking for something to replace like these two empty slots. Okay, you apply poison, so Crystal Ball can have that. Okay, let's go for the artifact. Because the more artifact we have, the more armor we're gonna gain. On combat start, increase the cooldown of one random enemy item by a second. That's actually kind of good. Boost the pack or post additional items. I kind of like the sundial. Yeah, that's gonna slow down the enemy quite a bit. Okay, so this is ritual and weapon. So they both will gain ability, but they have very high chance to gain the corruption. So 44%. 38%. I really don't want to get the corruption. But this will mess things up. Yeah, I cannot do that. Yeah, chance is too high. Because if I get really bad corruption, that's not gonna work. But we gotta take the chance here. Don't get the corruption, please. Of course, you get the corruption. Deal 8 damage to self. But you got the poisons. Yeah, that's what that matters. So, man, I was kind of hoping to use that here, but oh well. Yeah, now we have extra poison stack. Awesome. The minion undead. That's alchemical, which I kind of want to put it on the top. 7 fire. I want to put something on this though. Yeah, everything has something on it. Yeah, we can take that. Okay, so 2 more combat. We can try to get like a guaranteed items here. Well, not a whole lot I can do here, so. We are taking some damage, but fine. And let's just take the reagent so we can actually use that to replace something. I'm gonna go for the free item. Fire, alchemical. I think we go for alchemical items. We choose 2. Not a whole lot that I can use. This is pretty cool. Don't think I can use it, but still. Awesome. Okay, I can try that again. Yeah, because I do want to replace this. Each allied alchemical item above. There's like only 1 or 2. Huh. So what's gonna happen if I do this? There's gotta be lots of poison stacked. 44% chance. %. Okay, let's go for it. Did you get the corruption? Yay! Both of them got the corruption. Awesome. I was kind of hoping you don't get the corruption, but of course not. %. I cannot take that chance. That is way too high. And I have no other way to reduce the chance. That's a problem. I think we just have to go for this. Yeah. I tried. Okay, so this is the last boss, I think. That is kind of scary though. So you have healing, armor, holy. What does the holy do though? When the affected ball takes damage, consumes 1 holy stack plus extra 1 stack for 10 total stack deals 2 holy damage for consumed stack. Each application of holy stack lasts 10 seconds. Holy damage bypass armor. Okay. That is kind of scary. I don't think I can improve my board at this point. Yeah. Okay. That was cool. That was cool. Hey, got the win. Yeah, the Mimic was really nice, and obviously the cooldown reduction passive just insane. Yeah, if you got the white enchant and everything, and Crystal Ball like charging this like crazy was kind of crazy. So I don't know how I got the legendary Skeleton Warrior though. Yeah, because this was tier 1, but somehow I got the legendary when I did the Alchemy. Yeah, this helps quite a lot. Yeah, Confuse was pretty good. Lots of different status effect. Hey, got the win, so what do I get? So it doesn't seem like there's any like a meta currency or anything. Oh, we unlocked the Deep Sea bundle, so we unlocked new items basically. We also unlocked the Serpent bundle. So it's more about poison. Oh, so we have to get 10 artifacts. Interesting. I think I got about 6 or something. Unlocked by acquiring during a run. Oh, so it's quite a lot here. Oh, there's also a couple of stuff that we need to unlock by doing stuff. Oh, so I should be spending the Bosso. Gotcha. So that was kind of dumb. Did I unlock any new characters here? Unlocked by completing a run without dying. Okay. So if I want to do more like a poison damage build, if I want to unlock something. Undead items. Okay, I kind of want to see what the new character is. Okay, so they have different starting items. They have different starting health too. The starting artifacts is also different. Health is no longer restored after combat or event. Wow. All allied items getting healed and increased for each time the item has been alchemized. So you want to alchemize a lot. That is kind of your problem though. So it's all about healing with you, huh? So, oh. Can I not choose the... Oh, the difficulty modifier is up here. Gotcha. Elite enemies appear in the world. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of feel like the starting... Like the overall health of the enemy is just too much compared to your character's health. They have like a 6 times more health than you at the end. So you gotta find some really like a broken build. Otherwise, you gotta struggle. I kind of feel like the stash is way too small too. So most of the time, I was kind of forced to like remove a lot of items that I kind of wanted to like keep. The alchemy system is kind of fun. It's very confusing at the beginning, but once you understand how the system works, you can create lots of different like a synergy with the like unexpected like the item abilities and whatnot. The corruption chance seems a bit too high. Like a 40%, 50% if you're like replacing only one ability. So you really need to get a reagent to like a modify the like a lower the chance of getting the corruption. Some of the corruption ability you can sort of like ignore, but there are some corruption ability you cannot ignore. So you really don't want to get the corruption. I kind of wish there's a way to remove the corruption, but I haven't found it in game. Yeah, but beside from that, yeah, it's very fun. I kind of like the art style. I do wish they like change the music a bit during the combat because it is kind of too quiet. Yeah, like a more like a different encounter would be nice, you know, like getting but there is no like a no meta currency or anything. You just try to unlock more stuff by playing the game basically. But seems like there's lots of items available in game. It's kind of nice. Another thing I definitely want them to add is the ability to rotate the item would be nice. But there's just so many situations I cannot fit any items. And like I have like a couple of empty slots on the board, which is kind of annoying. And sometimes I'm just kind of forced to take like a 1 slot while like a 2 slot item that I really don't want to use. Yeah, but beside from that, yeah, this is pretty fun. I had lots of fun with it. So this is Alchemortis open playtest. So this is roguelike inventory management auto battler about Alchemy. Has pretty interesting system in game. So Alchemortis open playtest is available on Steam for now, but I'm not sure how long the open playtest is gonna go for. So keep that in mind. There is no exact release date yet, and keep that in mind as well. And I had lots of fun if I want to play more. Anyway, I think that is gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Take care. Bye.